Another day, another rare piece. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite mask collector's favorite mask collector, AJ Good, here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day. And you guys aren't gonna believe this. In today's video, we are unboxing something pretty cool. And this thing is cool for two reasons. I guess you could say that this piece double rocks. So, let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump on into the box and take a look at what we've got today, and I will explain a little bit more about this piece as we show it off. Now, I got this thing a few weeks back, but we have been so busy with the Halloween season that I just haven't gotten around to doing this unboxing. There have been all kinds of events, all kinds of Halloween huntings, and various mask trips, and this thing just kind of fell to the wayside. But I figured now that we are less than a week from Halloween, this is probably a pretty good time to take a look at this piece. Not only that, but we did just unbox something from the same company a few days back, and it got me in the mood. So, what we have in today's video is going to be this Distortions Unlimited severed head prop. Now, some of you guys are probably looking at this and saying, yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, it looks like a severed head prop, but what's so special about it? Well, not only is it a rare piece, but the two reasons that it's cool is that it is a Distortions piece, because why? Well, we love Distortions. Distortions is my all-time favorite mask company, my favorite Halloween-related company, and some of my favorite people on this planet. And the second reason that this thing is so cool is because this is an old Buckethead piece. Now, it's not as prominent of a piece as, say, a Herbie, also a Distortions Unlimited prop, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. It's just one of those old-school random Halloween pieces that Buckethead would incorporate into his shtick somehow, and it always worked. Now, this thing is most commonly known for being in a lot of shots with Buckethead and Bootsy Collins. Buckethead can be seen holding this piece with Bootsy at some sort of signing or convention, and that is it. He's literally just holding it in the photos, but it's so cool because it's Buckethead and everything he does is cool, and it's Distortions. We love a good Distortions and Buckethead crossover. Buckethead, if you're watching this, Distortions wants to work with you. Let's please set this up. Also, make my dream come true and send me a stage-used mask or bucket, or both. Thank you. So yeah, dude, I could talk all day about Buckethead and how cool it is that he used a bunch of old vintage pieces, and I could talk all day about Distortions Unlimited and just how perfect they make everything. But the main reason that I am doing this unboxing right now is because, as I said at the beginning of the video, it's Halloween time, and I want to do Halloween stuff. And Distortions makes me feel like Halloween. So I figured I would go ahead and at least quickly document this piece coming into my collection, let you guys know exactly what it is and where it was used, just in case you were unfamiliar with Distortions or Buckethead, maybe even both, and maybe flex a little bit, because this thing is absolutely pristine and it is a very rare old piece. You don't see these every day. They typically go for a pretty penny, and I do have another one over there on my shelf, but I'm pretty sure that this one is better in every conceivable way. I don't think that the one that I have is rotting or falling apart, but I will say that the paint job on this copy is so much better. I love the bruising around the eyes. I love these subtle flesh tones that kind of highlight the upper areas of the piece, and that glossy blood around the neck is beautiful. Now, I will go grab my other one so I can give you guys a little bit of a comparison, and then I want to double check it to make sure that it is still in decent shape, because I'm kind of second guessing myself right now, so give me just a second.
A few moments later.
Yeah, so I was completely right. This is the new copy, this is the old copy, and as you can see, it's just not nearly as nice. Like, the blood down around the stump of the neck is not nearly as glossy. It's kind of faded off of there. There's not really any bruising towards the eyes or the mouth area. And I will say that I just noticed on the bridge of the nose there, you can see just some surface cracking, like a little bit of dry rot there. and there is absolutely none on this new copy. So that is very, very cool. Now these are foam filled, so technically speaking, they should stay together for pretty much ever. However, this one is dry and rotting and cracking, so it's going to stay together on the foam, but you will definitely notice a lot of those stress cracks. So I guess it's a good thing that I picked a new one up. I got this in a trade deal, and it was a very, very good trade deal because it was for masks that I had an abundance of and masks that I can get shipped to me at any time to replace those. So I figured that I would be silly to not take that deal, and now looking at and comparing these two together, I definitely feel good about making that deal. So yeah, dude, just a fun little Halloween-y type episode that also kind of crosses over into two other things that we really love on the channel. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that maybe you learned something. Now, with all of that being said, we are going to go ahead and end this video the same way that we end all of the unboxings and reviews on this channel, and that is with some nice up-close shots of this piece so that you guys can see all of the vintage 90s Halloween detail, and that will be that. Now, real quick before we go, I not only want to thank you guys for being here and for watching this video and supporting the House of Masks, but I also want to remind you guys that I'm getting extremely close to 200,000 subscribers, and I would really like to hit that by the end of the year. So, just real quick, please make sure that you're subscribed. If you are subscribed, then maybe have a friend subscribe. If you've done both of those things, then go ahead and leave a like on the video and drop a comment down below. Here, I'll even make it easy for you. What is your favorite Distortions prop? Not a mask, but a prop. Let me know in the comment section below. I will meet you guys down there for a general discussion. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and roll these hero shots and get this one done. So until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol and yes to a little head. And we will see you guys in the next one.